Yo, what is good, my anime faithful? What is good, yo? I apologize if I'm coming off a little bit quieter than I normally would, but it is the time of the release of My Hero, so 3 a.m. in the morning for me when I'm making this, so let's get it. Um, I wanted to try to get on Jump Force, but after playing Tekken and um, Soul Calibur, I just couldn't bring myself to put my to just play it because I had to relearn stuff in there. I was like, no, thank you, no, thank you. But regardless of that, I'm just blown back by the absolute money and budget that went into this episode. This definitely looks and probably feels as close as we're gonna get anime to look to the quality of movie animes. Like, my God, some of the little tiny scenes of him just being completely the focus of the overall, um, camera work and the budget or whatever you want to call it. Just the animation is, in general, just the focus. They looked crazy outstanding, and I love the overall thought of Deku has 110% surpassed All Might when he fought Nomu, I believe, or he's at least surpassed him in the grand scheme of the slime monster feat, right? Like, I think he's getting to that point where we can definitely say if Deku had this girl strapped to his back in every single fight where he can rewind time on his 100% form, he might be able to easily slap anybody we've seen so far in the verse of My Hero. But if All for One actually, learns about the things that he needs to take Deku out with, he probably gets bopped regardless. So it's getting absolutely hyped at this point. I did try to make an All Might character in this game, but whatever. um, I'm just pretty surprised at the fact that with learning her ability that she can rewind, just time of the person she's touching, and she has no real control of it, and them kind of spinning the narrative backwards of this non-controlling of a very insanely powerful quirk onto her that Deku had it on him with All Might. So it's a really cool trade-off in the case of how far of friendship and life, like livelihood, that they're going to be going through, besides the part of her being tortured in the case of having her body pretty much attacked every single day, night, and whenever the case um, overhaul felt like it, just to pretty much keep seeing, this reverse of time in effect, which really was disgusting to know that that was happening. So it all makes it that much better that my boy Deku smiling like his master All Might, putting on the charm. I I mean, no one saw the smile besides Overhaul, but I think that's something that All Might did in his fights that I never really saw as kind of menacing, right? Like, imagine being in a high cost fight, and the last thing you see when you're about to lose it is your opponent smiling just even ever so much. Because I'm not going to give Deku a full All Might smile, but he is getting there. He's actually going for it, right? It's not like he's, oh, I'm not even going to smile anymore. I'm not a hero that smiles just like All Might in battle, only when I'm saving people. Or I don't know if there was any way he could try to find um, to be like, that's not, he's not doing All Might, he's being Deku or something dumb like that. I just feel like it was definitely a grin, but it wasn't him like doing a full-blown good smile. I mean, someone could probably say I'm wrong. I'm just speculating on how it looked. People could say that that wasn't even a smile. He was just grinning. He was just, had his teeth showing. So people are wild. Um, but to see that, I think that's what gave me the biggest chills of all of this. Not only that, the same kind of scene with Saitama against Genos in season 1 when he's throwing that disgusting punch, and we just get him looking like an absolute demon with his raised up fist. So it goes to show you some scenes are so captivating and amazing that if you want to try to one up them, or if you want to make something that looks even relatively close to it or good as it, you just gotta go for it. You just gotta make it your own. You gotta make the moment feel amazing, including when you have manga panels that are not as long, nearly as long as the anime is bringing it out to be, and then doing maybe more that either is gonna work or might make it worse. So I definitely can't wait to see the reaction to all this. I know everybody's gonna have a reaction of this, so I'm not even surprised. But yeah, I think the main thing of this girl's reverse of time could become a huge asset and a plot device for villains to always kind of want to get her back to their side, or at least back in their possession, so they can go through with the Yakuza's plan. But with the lead of villain pretty much signing their checks and pretty much saying, hey, we quit, give us what we owe, what you owe us, and not coming up with anything as of right now, um, which it looks like they're not going to come up with anything at all. But them just manipulating stuff in their favor or in the favor of the heroes just kind of goes to show you what kind of show you're dealing with here. Like, they absolutely put these lead of villains here to give us the indicator to be like, okay, this just makes this team way too strong to be able to beat, and the heroes have no chance. But little announced to the Yakuza, they helped barely at all. They took out one pro hero and some cops, and that was about it. That's all they about did for them. So I'm interested in seeing just what uh, what the main leader kind of learned out of this experience, both sides. And after being knocked so hard by Deku and 100% supposedly multiple times, what does this say about the duration of this overhaul guy, more than just the power that was showcased by Deku, right? Like, this man just got hit by the strongest power of all time multiple times, and you're telling me he's just unconscious? My hero has by far some of the strongest uh, people that can like take damage. Like, for instance, Namu taking as many punches as he did from All Might, and then somehow landing somewhere where he landed and not dying. So yeah, take that as you will. There's no death in this dojo. Besides maybe when a villain does it, because hey, he's a villain and that's what they're supposed to do. So at the end of the day, if Night Eye is someone to go, I think it might be for the better for him as a sake, in the case of how much like pain and suffering he's kind of been going through, seeing and kind of just knowing the end of fates of people that he already potentially could have told them certain things that he knew, but he supposedly had stopped using his ability since, well, using his ability and full potential, meaning after All Might. He's never really done it again. So knowing that he did see some of the things that should happen to Deku and that he would die, were I'm not surprised that, the fate is reversed. But at the end of the day, guys, I am telling you, people are going to blow up the internet over this. And I just prepare to throw out my video, chill back and relax. I'll answer any questions that you guys may have because I believe Deku has surpassed All Might, at least like weakened, beaten and battered All Might. I think with this strapped on girl that reverses his pain and stuff, which we saw him have an effect as soon as they let go, like as soon as they separated, he was going through some stuff. So I can only imagine what he's about to go through after pushing himself even further yet again. But please give a round of applause to one of the most gorgeous things we have ever seen in anime, and it's coming straight out of the beginning of the year. So to top this, a lot of shows are already at the back. Oh, and I had a quick little thing I want to throw in before I end the video. Why is there no Black Clover, My Hero, or much Fire Force stuff in the Anime Awards thing? That really actually shocked me that none of that's in there, even though it's ongoing. I guess maybe that's the only thing that stopped it. But then I saw Dr. Stone, uh, or not ongoing, but it started yeah, because it was about last year. But since they're ongoing into this year, they did some stuff don't count. I don't know, weird to me. But um, Demon Slayer is one of the big things I see is gonna win. But Villain Saga is something that went. I guess it's just the voting. People voted all of these shows to top five, and then the people picked the top five. I don't know. Let me know, because it's weird to see some of the big shows that have been going on for a while not even be shown in the showcase. So regardless, I want to hear what you guys are saying about My Hero. We saw probably the most hypest thing Deku's gonna do until we figure out like um, how he can actually do this without absolutely destroying himself. If that is a part of the show, like why not keep that one of the things that just doesn't change and keep it as something that's a surprise every time he fights? He might break, hopefully he masters it, because if he does, we've seen just a little bit of what he could do if he has this girl strapped on his back. But with all that being said, everybody, I hope you have an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. Have an awesome time making different videos and parts of this anime music videos of this part, man. I can't wait to see all that. And not only that, I can't wait to see just what people are going to be saying, because trust me, the trolls are going to come out. Oh my god, and the fist, all of the fist that he threw. Oh my god, my heart. So check out my Twitter. I'll have some stuff posted there, and I want to hear what you guys are saying. What's your favorite part? What do you look forward to more now that Deku has supposedly gone 100%? Do you think it's even that strong compared to All Might at all? Do you think he's even close to surpassing All Might? Because I think he has, but he hasn't surpassed All Might in his prime, not even close. So, all that being said, I will talk to you in the next one. Peace.